Hello everyone, welcome to the 14th bookmark, which is going to be again related to the water concept. Here we try to do some mountains and the reflections in water. Let us get into the video and know more about how to do this particular bookmark. I have got some challenging question that there are some ruined papers or there are some handmade papers with you all and they have some kind of grey stone or something like that. So that is why I purposefully applied this color to the background, and we are going to do upon this. Actually I'm going to turn it because it is dark over here, and we will be doing some sky and everything. So this is a kind of accepting the challenge. I am wetting the paper till like around 2/3 or even more or less actually. So till here maybe, and then we will go and do some evening sky. The good old yellow and orange combination we do for some of the bookmarks like we already did. So since we are using yellow and orange, I am okay with this type of background that is already existing. So now I am taking yellow and drawing these, painting these good old strokes. Now cleaning my brush quickly, going with orange and giving the strokes. This is like a repeated one pattern of the skies. We already come across such. I am cleaning the brush. Now I will go ahead by picking up red color and adding at some of the places, and some in the form of clouds like this. That's it. What I am doing is I am taking a damp brush and running through the edges because the edges are bleeding so much and I don't want such a huge bleeds. Taking little bit of yellow and correcting here. Clean brush and going ahead and softening the edges like this. There we go. Now we have to wait for it to completely dry. Or we can go ahead without wetting this area. Since we have all these colors, we will have shades of all these lighter shades like this, and a bit of red and yellow. Actually we have to apply yellow before, but it is alright. So there we go. We have to wait for it to completely dry and then add mountains to it and then the reflections. So we'll wait for it to completely dry. The central area is kind of dried and this is the horizon line which we have made. Now I am going ahead by taking any shade of brown. So this one I will take, and let's see, if needed we will drop a darker shade on top of this, which is this one. Okay, burnt sienna and burnt umber can be used, and this is the horizon. Okay, this is the horizon. Okay, I am trying to make it as a straight line and it is not happening. Oh my god. Okay, it's almost tight and I don't want to ruin it at all now. And then I am going to have a mountain like this. So every time till now we had some black mountains, we had learned some mountains in the mountains lesson. So there are so many mountains we are trying. Mountains everywhere, right? Okay, this part is not yet dried, so we let it dry. And now I am taking a little darker shade of brown, so this particular shade, and then maybe blending it like this at some random places, just to give some depth. That's it. And it has to be darker at the edge here. So you can directly go with darker color, but layering like this will help. After drying, you know, the combination will look so beautiful, and that underlying shade of the other color will be seen after drying. Now this is done. We will do a quick reflection for this. So we will be taking the mountain color which we have used first in a little lighter tone, and then doing reflections. I'm just adding water. So this is the mountain, the first one. This has taller reflection. So this is the rough shape of the same mountain which we have drawn above. I'm picking a little bit more color and then finishing it up. Let it be little rough, rough part, like rough sketch only. Now with the darker tone we can go ahead and add the ripples. So remember, for the before bookmark we have added some ripples. So like that we will go ahead and add some thin lines like this to show that it is a water. So take little darker consistency over here because it is on the mountain, and add some 2-3 more lines here as well. So I'm using the darker brown which we have used here. So that particular darker brown we are using and making these. That is it. We are done for this one. I think the reflection is not seen so good. What I will do is I will take the darker tone once again and highlight the border like this. Okay, there we go. If you want, you can add some birds. Little birds. I know I ruined this. Okay, have to correct it. Now this is going to be a big bird. Out of proportion totally. Still I am going ahead and correcting this. Okay, this feels okay for me. Okay, that is it. We will wait for it to completely dry before going ahead and removing the masking tape. This is how it looks once it is completely dried, and we are already on to the almost ending of this challenge. And I hope you all are enjoying this. And we have one more bookmark which is going to be very interesting to learn. Come and join me there.